Okay, we'll wait for a few more people to come in here, but if you see my score in the title, you know I wasn't feeling this episode at all. Probably the lowest score I've ever given an episode. This was awful. Okay, we got 13 people. We'll just wait for the people to roll in. While we do that, if you can comment what you thought of the episode, because I can't tell you who made the... Oh, I thought somebody sent me the trailer for a second. If you didn't watch the episode, don't worry about it. You literally missed nothing. I mean, what are the highlights? The fight took too long. The fight took too long with Zach and Fatima. Oh, you sent it to me? Okay, let me check. I'm looking at the trailer. Just 1 second. See, my live stream cut off the moment Andy went, "Did you take off the engagement ring?" So I didn't see the last few seconds of the episode. There we go. Okay, I got it. See, this is why I said when it came to Jonah, when Jonah, beat her up and whatnot, I didn't care. That was stupid. Yep, I did that video today. I said she's going to invite him over. The promo, I guess it was on mute. I couldn't hear it, so I didn't see the promo yet. I mean, I'm not even sorry. If, let's say, Q gets high and beats on Danny, basically does to Danny what Jonah did, but worse, I don't care. Danny brought this on herself. Then Mignon will go online and defend it by saying, see, people always blame victims of domestic violence. This has nothing to do with sexual assault, sexual abuse. This is about your character doing something completely stupid and then wanting sympathy when you screwed up. I tweeted this out tonight. Hang on. This tweet got a good amount of attention from people who responded and retweeted it. 1 second. I said, each episode, we're seeing these characters at their absolute worst. I mean, are there any characters who we're actually supposed to be rooting for at this point? I don't care. Fatima, I'm hating her each week. See, the thing is, Andy, when she was talking with Danny at her office about the whole Jonah situation, was that implying that Danny had a past of domestic violence or something? We don't know anything about Danny's past like that. So for her just to be calling up people to sleep around with when Preston, makes her sad is stupid. We don't know what we don't know what the reason. I mean, at least with the haves and the have-nots, you have Wyatt who abuses substances. We find out it's due to him being touched by priests and whatnot when he was younger. So at least we know the reason why he is the way he is. Danny, we don't know. It's hard to root for Zach because, I mean, I didn't like the way he handled the restaurant thing. That was it. But I don't even see what he's fighting for anymore. Fatima isn't worth keeping around, to be honest. Low self-esteem. Remember that Danny was fat girl when they were in college. Look, I get that, but that isn't really played into the story enough. Not just the weight thing, but in terms of that was so long ago in season one, it doesn't matter. I mean, the fight was the best part, but after that, during the first 2 minutes of the episode, it just goes downhill. That's another reason I hated the episode. Why the hell did Robin tell Gary? I wanted him to wait to drop the mic at the meeting they were going to have at work the next day. Let Gary talk his crap, and then you drop the bomb. At this point, we all know Zach is fed up. Give this man some happiness. I just sent you the second promo. Okay, let me try to watch it. I hope Andy tells off Karen and throws her out the same way she threw her out. Sorry, still got a cough. Gary's still stalking Andy. Are you going to stop reviewing the show? No, because I need the money. I know Karen did not just say, I hugged and kissed the father of my child. She says that to Fatima's face and expects to walk out of there in one piece. I don't know. All I'm saying is this. In the promo for next week, we see Zach begging Fatima going, none of this works without you. If we see Zach apologizing and Fatima doesn't do anything at all, yet again, I'm pissed off. How many times have we had these fights where Fatima is the one who's completely off in the wrong? Even if Zach gets caught up in something, she's the one who handles the situation way too badly. And then he has to apologize. She never apologizes. Also, what is Karen doing there anyway? I thought that she was supposed to be staying at home. It's like she's going to pop up unannounced. It's just stupid. I'm not looking forward to the episode. See, I took some medicine. I was like, maybe I should just go to sleep. I think people will forgive me for not watching the episode live. But I'm like, well, I am just getting back into the swing of things. So maybe I shouldn't miss the episode and then, tweet about it. But I'm like, I could sleep, wake up in a few hours, watch it. I didn't. I know she went over there to apologize to Andy, but she told Aaron that she would wait until the morning, which was for the best, to be honest. So you come over to my house unannounced and then get mad when I'm talking to Fatima. And I hate Fatima. I got over 150 people watching. Okay, you all know, single guy, unmarried, whatnot. I've been wondering this since I was a kid. How can a woman... I watched The Oval. I posted my review earlier today. I've already watched The Oval last night or this morning. How can a woman kick a man out of bed and make him sleep on the couch? Is that like a sex thing? I don't know what that means, but my thing is, Aaron wasn't saying anything. He was just trying to calm Zach down. Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually responding to a tweet out loud as opposed to the chat. I mean, Fatima says Zach went off and everything. Fatima was the one who went off the handle. She was the one who was just glad you're feeling better. Last night, my head was completely stopped up. I could barely breathe through my nose, but I'm feeling a lot better. Karen's acting like a child. She really was. The way she said, Aaron, can you come in here? I was like, what are you doing? And look, this man, she took off one of her boots, and I thought, oh, wow, I know she isn't asking for a foot massage because the man is icing his hand. He's literally icing his hands right now. And then at the end where she's like, can you pull off my boot? And I'm like, the man's hand is Look, you all know I've been trying to get a house for 2 years now. Let me finally get a house, pay for everything. First of all, I ain't inviting no woman to live with me right away like Zach. I'll tell you that right now. Let me get a house. And then a woman tells me to sleep on a couch when I pay for this shit. Gonna be some furniture move up in there. Fatima is I dare say Fatima is worse than some of the sisters on the show. She is not part of the sister circle, but she is worse than some of the women on the show. That's bad. Karen had the audacity I don't even know where to begin with this episode because there were so many The only part I really liked was Hayden and Tamara, and she was hired to play him. Yet their chemistry together is more convincing than Andy and Gary, Sabrina and Calvin, Danny and Preston, Karen and Aaron. Zach should apologize because of how he spoke to Fatima. Fuck that. Fuck that. I agree. Tyler just ruined the show. She keeps using the hurt from her ex. Whenever she brings up her ex, I just roll my eyes. It's stupid. Yeah. Remember when we used to love the characters? I mean, even though I had my favorites and I had my least favorites, there were at least redeeming qualities when I could root for these characters. There are not anymore. Honestly, at this point, she's still punishing Zach for Ian. Yeah. Sabrina was the only tolerable one in the episode, and that's only because she was barely in it. Karen's going to have a miscarriage. I mean, to be honest, yeah, I hope so. Karen is guilty no matter what she says. And Fatima, when she said, "Am I being insecure?" I'm like, no, Karen, you're being a bitch. They need to show who took the picture. You know what's crazy? Hang on. What did I say? I tweeted out a lot of stuff tonight. It was something about the picture. I said Fatima didn't tell Zach where the picture came from at all in the last episode. I don't know. Fatima needs to heal from me and stop. She stopped calling us. Yeah, who took the photo of Zach and Karen is going to become the who stole Karen's credit card. We're never going to find out. The promo for next week reminds me of how I have to help 4 and 5-year-old kids solve their problems. That is probably the best description of this episode because a lot of these characters were acting like toddlers, elementary school. I'm not even going to give them the credibility of having the maturity of middle schoolers. To get a house, look up Landis or Lindis. Hang on, I'm writing that down. I need to finish my taxes. Tyler, listen, I've been defending all these years. Yeah. Oh, snap. I could show you my BET thing, even though it's across the room. And I don't feel like getting up. Because you saw my post, right? Like, I legit got a package from BET and Sistas a few days ago. I should have just said that in the title of the video because I don't feel like talking about the episode because it sucked. Oh, also, why did we need like the third Q stripping his clothing scene? It's like whenever Tyler wants to fill in the runtime from an episode, he'll have Q slowly undress. Angela needs to mind her business. She keeps telling. I got a question for you. I'm surprised Fatima didn't go to Angela's place. I mean, she said I was going to a hotel, but she accepts Andy's offer. Why didn't she go to Angela's? Oh, y'all want to see it? How about this? Let's finish up the episode and then I will get the box. How about that? Okay. How about 5 more minutes of Sisters and then we'll do the box thing. I don't understand why Tyler won't get a writer's room, bro. He needs it. Angela Shady. I don't even Oh, also, I was mad at Andy because of the fact that after Karen shooed her out, she gave Aaron attitude. I mean, what was Aaron supposed to do? Honestly, I was waiting for him to interject to kind of, de-escalate the situation because that's what he does. But Andy cried out to him for help, and then Karen shut that down right there. But here's my biggest issue with that entire scene. Andy had no reason. Andy had no reason to tell Karen that she knew about the picture. She literally just blurted it out. And I said, what the heck is going on here? She had no reason to tell Karen that. That was just a forced line read to make the plot go forward. If Aaron is not going to be honest and hold Karen accountable like he did in season 1, I don't understand how yeah, you're right, saying that she wasn't being unreasonable. I mean, her being jealous is a natural human thing, but the way she's handling the jealousy is what's making her a bitch. I'm ready for Andy to put Karen in her place. When she said, get out of my house, leave, Andy should have said, give me back the keys to the salon I loaned you the money for. That is season 1 continuity. Andy loaned Karen the money to start her salon. At this point, no one's going to hold Karen accountable. I bet if Aaron told Karen she was being unreasonable, she probably would have threw him out too. So do you think the guy in the cell is one of I think that dude's name is Lyle, I think. What's his background story? Apparently he's a friend of Q who won't give him up. Andy knows she's not getting the money back. Do you think Andy and Karen need to end their friendship? I've said that for over 2 seasons now. I think Angela was getting on Fatima's nerves. Did you check on her face when the fight was going on? Angela knows more about that picture. Yes, I did. If Karen wasn't so petty, her and Fatima will be a powerhouse. Yeah. Honestly, if Q was written better, I would not mind him having a dating life with Danny. I want to be completely honest here, but we would have to go back 2 seasons and rewrite a lot of the story. I wonder if Fatima's friend set up the photo. I don't even feel like thinking about it anymore because I feel like as the weeks goes on, as we go into season 6, it's not going to matter. Why did Angela hit on the restaurant guy on her way out? She's single. Her and Bryce aren't together because this storyline so far is beyond Sistas season 2. Didn't you see the rating from an episode in the title? A -9. I can't stand Fatima anymore. Just horrible character. Tamara's going to fall for Hayden. Yep. Danny needs help. At least Karen's getting better. What? How many episodes are in season 5? 22. We got 19, 20, 20. We got 4 more left. After tonight, Karen and Aaron's friendship is over. Greetings from London. Hello. How did Gary know Andy was there? I have no idea. I was more inclined to believe that he was probably having Robin followed as opposed to Andy. I think you giving a -9 is generous. I'd have give it like a -15. Season 6 needs to be the last season. Rumor has it that they're doing a casting call for season 7 soon. I've looked at 2 sources and I'm waiting for another one to confirm it, but the show is getting a season 7, maybe. Wait, are y'all talking about Karen bionic hearing? I didn't see the last scene, but if she was on the elevator, then how did she hear? I pray that season 6 isn't. So who are you going to play in season 7? I'm not playing in season 7. I said I heard there's a casting call for season 7. I'm telling you, Belinda took the photo. I don't care. I'm just mad Angela had to tell her in the first place about the photo. Tyler has killed the show a long time ago. Yeah, she definitely had to have bionic ears. I think Gary found out that Andy helped Robin, so Gary for sure might try to sue Andy again. The way you review, you might get a part. The way I review the show, I'm surprised that never mind. We probably won't find out who took the photo. Yeah, I agree. I don't think we'll find out who stole the credit card. I don't think we will find out who took the photo. That pregnancy must be enhancing her hearing. Bro, ow. Y'all crazy. Crazy. Oh, we got almost 300 people on here. Hello. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, I hated the episode. Okay, let's be honest here. Let's say you did not watch tonight's episode. What did you miss? Danny inviting Q over. Maurice getting a cellmate. Fatima leaving the house. And that's it. And Karen going off on Andy. That's pretty much it. That's like 4 things. What did you miss? Not a damn thing. Why is it Tyler Show's first season always good? I don't know. I mean, I think the first couple seasons is because he's trying to gain an audience. He's hungry. It's like an artist in their first 1 or 2 albums. After that, it usually kind of goes downhill. Also, I did watch Super Bowl halftime show. Meh. I thought it was all right, but nothing too crazy. Danny doing too much. I think Tyler is leaning too heavily into, oh, Danny does drugs, so she does dumb stuff. Tamara, way too many loose ends in the show. It's time to wrap stuff up. Spoiler alert. Spoiler for what? That would have been cute to see Andy and Fatima have a girls' night at her penthouse, but of course Karen ruined it. Yeah, that would have been nice. I mean, I like the way these two and their dynamic works. Didn't Karen have an orange when her shop burns down? I think it was red. Actually, I can check on that for you. It'll just take me a minute. I got to look through my screenshots. I know she's outside talking to Pam. Pam, I believe, was wearing black. Just bear with me. Also, I will get the box with the BET stuff momentarily. Okay. Karen is wearing black. Pam is wearing a red or orange color when the salon burns down. No, she ain't wearing black in that season 6 photo. Karen micromanaging Pam is a pet peeve of mine. Based on Pam's record, you cannot blame Karen for micromanaging. My main issue is the fact that she left Pam in charge, knowing that she's incompetent. I didn't see the promo of her. Wait, actually, Sabrina smelling Q's scent.
I can have friendships with both of you. I am sick of it. Next on Sistas. I'm sorry, I was mad, okay? Yeah, but that doesn't give you a reason to talk to me like that, Zach. Can't believe she would do this to me. Just so you know, it's not gonna work. Gary, why is this so important to you? I don't want them around you. I don't want to get your hopes up or anything, but Calvin, that's all I can do in jail is wait. What's that?
I just saw the end credit trailer that happened. Y'all laughing because my reaction. I just saw the end credit trailer from tonight's episode. Zach apologizes to Fatima again. She had the audacity to say, I don't like and you can't talk to me like that. Did Fatima hear how she was talking? If Zach and Fatima is a representation of what black love is or what a relationship is like, maybe I'm better off single, because for her to talk about how she doesn't like to be talked to, how Zach can't talk to her like that, but she won't recognize how fucked up her demeanor is towards Zach. You lost me. And then Sabrina First of all, who's sniffing somebody else's bed? That's the first thing. Who's sniffing somebody else's? Like if somebody came in here and sniffed my bed, we have a problem. You probably wouldn't like the smell. But who's sniffing that bed? Tyler's just giving everybody superpowers. Andy being able to spot a ring band on Fatima's finger from across the office. Karen spotting an engagement ring from across the room. And now Sabrina smelling the bed. Can you post both promos on Twitter? I will do that tomorrow. And Fatima exaggerated what Zach said about that. She always does this. Zach went off. We had a huge fight. No, Fatima, look at every single argument that these two have. Fatima is the one who takes it from 10 to 700. It is always Fatima who escalates the situation. Zach gets emotional because Fatima stops listening. She tells Zach to listen. She tells Zach to watch what he says, but she doesn't listen or realize how the way she talks to him affects him. Fatima used to listen. Fatima used to care. All Fatima cares about is being heard. She just wants her hurt, her pain, and her feelings to be known to Zach. You said this, you did this. This is why I feel bad. She does not care. She does not listen to what Zach is going through. Sabrina being in jail gives her superpowers. Man. Why even make a spinoff when the characters have no growth? I don't even know. This kind of crap right here is why I'm not looking forward to season 2. All aboard the Fatima hate train. And I hate that I'm the conductor. You think I like talking about Fatima like this? No, but she's been like this all season. In some ways, she has been worse than Karen. You know what? I'm episode 14. She questions Zach about him being more concerned about his money than the baby, but she hasn't shown no concern with what... I don't know. Do you think Zach will break up with Fatima? If I were Zach, I would break up with Fatima. Though I will be fearing my life afterwards, but oh well. I mean, when we're talking growth, I'm on Sisters, what characters are you talking about? Hey, give me a second. Hey. Okay, I want to be like a little surprise. So it's just a cardboard thing. I got this in an Amazon box. You know, like they put those things in a box to make sure your item doesn't get damaged. I want to put this over the camera and I want to get the box. It'll be like a game show surprise. It's like, close your eyes while I get the box and I'll show you the BET stuff. I'll still do a separate video, but since we got a big crowd and the episode sucked, we'll talk the BET box. And then I'll tell you a little story. All right. So give me about a minute. All right. We'll put this on here. I want to get the box. Come right back. Okay, here we go. Jeremy, thank you for your continued support of Sisters, The Oval, and all things Tyler Perry on BET. We look forward to building in the future your BET family. I got a BET family, y'all. I'm part of the BET family. All right. Okay, so this is the bag. I think it's Herschel. I looked it up. This bag is like just the non-BET bag is like $100 some. So it's a nice bag. Too bad I have nowhere to go. All right. Yeah, got BET on it. And then I picked it up and I'm like, this bag's kind of heavy. So, and it's full of stuff. Yeah, I know my internet sucks. It's HughesNet. There's no sound. Okay, can you see and hear me okay? Let me do something real quick. We can't hear. You can hear. Hang on. I'm on the internet app for my HughesNet. I'm going to try to fix it. I don't know. We can't hear anything. Okay, I'm getting mixed. You can see and hear me? I can hear. Okay. I refreshed the Wi-Fi, so hopefully that helped. Okay, so I'm going to open the bag. Show you what I got. So this is Boys. It's like a Sound Lake Revolve 2. I'm pretty sure this is like Alexa. I think this is something like an Alexa device. So when I get a house, I'm going to have this set up. So this is pretty cool. This BET umbrella, which I am not opening in the house. I grew up with the whole don't open an umbrella in the house, but I will take pictures of everything this week and post it. So you will see what I'm probably going to get my nephew because he wants to see the stuff too. I'll be like, hey, stand outside, open the elevator. I mean, not the elevator, the umbrella, and I'll take a photo of it. So once I get a picture, you'll see it. Okay, it's like a BET box, and at first I'm like, I hope this isn't perfume. So it came with these little sticks, which I think are like you use them to apply perfume or cologne. And lo and behold, BET cologne. Oh, thank God. I thought the top came off, but it didn't. There's a hole in the top that you got to screw off. Okay. Well, it's like a BET cologne thingy. Okay, I have no idea what it smelled like. I got my sense of smell back, so let me see. Y'all got me sniffing like Sabrina. It's a diffuser. Smells good. I honestly don't know how to describe it. It smells good. Log out, log back in. But if I do that, I don't know if notifications will go out. Okay, I'll take a vote. Whichever gets to 10 first. If 10 people say they can't see or hear me, I will log out, log back in. If 10 people can say they can hear or see me, I won't do anything. I'll just keep going. So stream is choppy. Okay, that's 1 for I can't hear you. I can hear you fine. We can hear you. We can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear and see you. 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, keep going. Oh, somebody said a diffuser. Not sure what that is. It looks like some sort of speaker. I know you can plug in USB drive. I don't really know what this is. Oh yeah, this is the address and whatnot. I'm not showing you this. This came from New York. It says Sistas on BET Network. So this legit. A BET pouch. The bag for the umbrella. And Oh, I think this box has little cords that are going with the power bank. With the power bank, these go with the power bank. Okay, thank you. Burn the oil and drop the sticks in. Yeah, I gotta double check. Oh, I stopped using the Jasmine promo because Jasmine isn't on the show anymore. But me and Crystal still talk. Crystal Lee, not Crystal Hazlett. Okay. So, how did it feel last week when 2 people in the house said they had COVID and then I got a package? Um, it feels surreal to finally get recognition. Don't get me wrong. I still cherish the times I was on television on OWN for 2 different specials. I still got those MP4 files from OWN's, the fans, the shows we make for you. I remember that special. I was in a lot of it. And then the other one for the haves and have-nots. I know I was in 2 OWN specials. Those I was on TV twice, big deal. But to actually get something personal is next level because of the fact that on the OWN shows, that was for all the fans. Like, oh, we're going to select various fans to come on our specials. But to actually get something from BET/Sistas for me is pretty dang cool. Sisters just gave you a shout out. Where? On Twitter? Hang on. Don't be playing with me. Hang on. I'm going to look right now. Or did they give me a shout out or did they just like retweet me? On here. I see Tyler Perry Sisters, but I don't know if that's a real. Oh, Tyler Perry Sisters. I don't know if you're like the official account. I think you're a fan with a Facebook, a YouTube channel. But thanks for the love anyway. But anyway, BET, or should I be more specific? The Sisters social media reached out and we've been talking, and we're talking a potential partnership. Now, so far from what I gather, we haven't had a phone call yet, but there is one that should be happening soon where I'm going to be talking with different people from behind the scenes. And so far from what I gather, we're probably talking like content creation, like, hey, you have big platforms online. So we have like clips and photos and exclusive behind the scenes stuff that, I'm thinking they might share with me to do content on or post on Instagram, Twitter, and maybe do videos about, as well as the Facebook page, because I have the largest Sisters Facebook group. And I'm thinking that's what's happening. And to be completely honest here, and I'm not sounding ungrateful, but when I saw that bag, I was thinking, are there some tickets to Atlanta in there? I mean, it's a travel bag. So I'm thinking, could there be some Tyler Perry studio tickets in that thing? I mean, I would have been cool. There's some pockets on the side. Maybe it's in there. Nope. Wishful thinking. Okay, anyhow, I'm so proud of you for being, when you think about it, I've been doing the YouTube thing for probably close to 7 years at this point. But if you count when I started blogging, we're talking almost a decade of me doing these Tyler Perry recaps and reviews and theories. So to finally get some form of recognition is amazing. It's just too bad I've been sick as a dog for the past 5 days to really appreciate it, but it is a big deal. I remember way back when I was waiting for that validation from a Tyler Perry, like, oh, why doesn't he retweet my videos? Why doesn't he invite me out to Tyler Perry Studios or a watch party or something like that? But then it got to the point where I'm like, you know what? Enough of the cast members appreciate what I do, that getting 100,000 subscribers will be the big milestone. And if Tyler Perry, if that ever happens, now, that'll be the icing on the cake or the cherry on top. But now we're over 300,000, or wait, what? Not 300,000, 200,000 subscribers, over 60 million views. And now they want to reach out when the show is at its worst. But yeah, to be honest, to have them even reach out despite everything I've said about the show, which isn't mean-spirited. I'm a fan who feels like we deserve better. People want to know I don't know how to describe. It smells good. There's no other way to say it. It smells good. And if I actually went out, I would actually wear this, but I have nowhere to go. It could happen. Look at how he blessed a guy from the Cosby Show. Yeah, but that guy went viral. So Jeremy, that's their official YouTube channel, Tyler Perry Sisters. Look, I'm not doubting you, but I will check it right now. I don't think this is a real channel because I know of this channel. I've seen Tyler Perry Sisters on YouTube, and I think it's just a fan channel. But if it's the real thing, but I'm checking right now. I am checking right now. Oh, this is the real channel. This is the real channel. My bad. I did not know. You got 65,000 subscribers. I'm sorry. I did not know you channel. The channel doesn't feature any other channels. Yeah, this is a real thing. I am sorry. Tyler Perry Sisters, I did not mean to doubt you. I thought you were just a fan account because I've seen Tyler Perry Sisters before that's interacted with me. But yeah, the real, okay, wait, Tyler Perry Sisters, hopefully you're still on the live stream. We got to schedule that phone call. I'm free tomorrow after I do my review for Sisters, of course. So I know they said it's going to be a few of the people behind the social media, and I'm on East Coast time. So Tyler Perry Sisters, please email me back. We've emailed before, or DM me on Instagram, the HAHN. Please do. Yeah, but I did not like the episode. Sorry about that. All right, but in any case, yeah, y'all told me. I'm sorry. Jeremy, that's their official YouTube. And after show, oh, Tyler Perry should pay you for your reviews and comments. That would be awesome. But the one thing is, if somebody paid me, I would only do it if I can remain honest, because that's why people listen to what I have to say. I don't pull punches, but I also don't bitch and complain. I will tell you the truth. Why was Gary still at the restaurant after Robin left? I have no idea. Tyler should read your reviews. I mean, yeah, but he's a billionaire. Drop the black sticks into the good smelling bottle. I will not do that right now because I still don't have all my smell back. Tyler going to be mad because you don't hold him up. I'll be holding it down by being honest. What the heck, if the people behind Sisters actually care and reached out to me, I must be doing something right. But here's the thing. The show is past 100 episodes. It's syndication, if I'm not mistaken, meaning that it doesn't matter if the show gets any better. It can still do reruns. But I just feel like Sisters has fallen off of a cliff. I don't care about the characters anymore. Who you think won the fight, Zach or Aaron? Did somebody have a taser? I kept hearing a zzz sound. Was there a taser? Or was I tripping? Maybe that was my live stream, but I thought there was a taser involved. Why Danny slow for inviting Q? I think Gary has following everyone. I bet you live the money clears. Didn't Dave Chappelle say a joke about that? That people always ask me, what's better, Pepsi or Coke? And it really depends on who paid me last. And since Pepsi gave me my last check, I think it tastes better than Coke, even though they taste the same. The fight was a tie. I ain't gonna lie. Aaron got some hits in. I think the fight was a tie. Yeah, I'll do a video on it. Like, who won the fight? Ding, ding, ding. I thought I heard a gun. I thought I heard taser. Tyler Perry's sisters, if you're in the chat, leave an orange heart. I am sorry. I did not know it was you. I thought you were fake. But people, you have to understand, from a person with a big social media like me, do you know how many times I get messages from spam accounts saying that they're legit and then they're not? So you can't blame me. On you, I thought, oh yeah, they don't have 100,000 subscribers, so they don't have a check mark. If they had a check mark, I would have known they were legit. I got on late, but y'all talk about Danny and Q yet? Danny's stupid. That's all I gotta say. Also, remember 2 years ago when I told you about Clayton Holmes and how they stole my money and had to fight to get it back because they didn't approve me for a house? They sent me an email today. I don't know if I want to talk to them. No, for real. Clayton Holmes Lynchburg sent me a dang email today, and I'm like, I am not in the mood for this. It's been 2 years. Danny didn't learn her lesson. Tamara fell in love. She about to fall for Hayden. Yeah, I agree. Danny sheets must be really stinky. I feel like Zach was throwing punches and Aaron was just throwing Zach around, but the fight was a time. Yeah, I noticed that. Maybe because you are on their list. I unsubscribed from them over 2 years ago and told them to suck it. Okay, I didn't tell them that, but this is the worst season of Sisters. Why is Karen popping up at Andy's after kicking her out of her apartment? I have no idea, but that is a bad habit of these characters. Were there stunt doubles? I know that stunt double for Agent Kane in last night's episode of The Oval was way too obvious. Some cell folks got a list and call folks on the list. I will call them tomorrow very nicely and tell them to take me off the list. What did I rate the episode? It's in the title. -9. I literally said that during Hayden and Tamara scene, she's going to fall for him. I'm guessing he's going to get her a secretary job at the law firm. As Karen was about to walk away and Zach grabbed her arm, Aaron threw the first punch. I think Aaron grabbed Zach and then Zach punched him first. I thought Karen told Aaron that she was going to call Andy in the morning. I know. Madam, going to have to handle her. I posted the Oval promo. Okay, thank you. I will check that out. I saw the commercial during the episode. It was funny when you rate Deja. Yeah, I put Deja at 10 because I don't feel like I would be the only man in her life. She would have a bunch of Deja daddies. Hey, I took the top off. My question is, why didn't Andy's... That's one thing I do not like about the Penthouse. There is major inconsistency for when people get announced to get buzzed up versus when people just come up on their own accord. I mean, does Andy have a list of, hey, when these people get to the Penthouse, let them up, versus, oh, when Gary comes over, buzz him up? Was on a list too, but that makes no sense. Do you think the guy in the cell, Maurice, is an informant? Yeah, I agree. He just said way too much, way too soon. Talking about, snitching on his boys, bank stuff. Nah, I think he's a plant sent in there by John Williams. The guy in the cell's a plant. Angela's just messy and jealous. They all have keys to each other's apartments. Keys to an apartment in a concierge, the bellman, there are two very different things. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they all walk up on each other. He's an awful informant. That's something for like 3 episodes from now, not when you first introduce yourself. Plus, he didn't even tell Maurice's name. Oh, yeah, thumbs up the live. Oh yeah, I'm halfway through the book. One thing about being sick, I've been watching TV and reading. This is a good book. We Over Me. I will do a review once I'm finished. Angela rolled her eyes when Fatima was calming Zach down. Hater. I think Tamara's the one who's going to sue Fatima after they have a fight. Tamara isn't a stripper. At least I don't think so. I love the book. I read their book. I ought to get the audio book too because I like their, verbal communication. Danny gives it to anyone who says hi to her. Oh yeah, when Barry and Kareem fought in the pharmacy. Yeah, that was good. Oh, got it off. This smells really good, guys. It really does. I ain't got nobody to put it on for, so oh well. I will reseal the bottle. I gave you a like. Thank you, Tammy. No, Karen sure don't want none of Fatima. Honestly, I don't care if she's pregnant. Somebody needs to kick her ass just once. Just once. Why did Gary tell Robin? Why did Robin? I don't know why Robin did that. That was stupid. Robin telling Gary about the money, Andy telling Karen about the photo were two stupid things. Tyler Perry doesn't care either. He's just insulting people's intelligence. Hey, Jeremy, would you date Jasmine or Deja from Zatima? I would pick Jasmine. I have not watched the Upshaw season 2 yet. I would leave Karen alone. I would not want to be her friend anymore. Yo, what Andy should have done was take her name off the list. That's what she should have done. Look, I've blocked people because they come at me crazy before on Facebook in a heartbeat. What you're not going to do is come on my social media starting drama. If Andy talked to me the way if Karen talked to me the way she did, if I had a friend who talked to me the way Karen talked to Andy, as soon as I would have got back to that penthouse, I would have told the person at the desk, Karen Mott is off the list. She is banned from my penthouse. She can't come over here no mo. No mo. And I'm shocked the way Karen would say it. My sister, I blocked her on Facebook months ago because she cussed at me out. Why can't I see your Facebook? You're blocked. Yeah, same roof. She blocked. Call me petty. Karen thinks people need to listen to her, but she doesn't want to listen to no one. Well, to be fair, that is exactly what Fatima's doing with Zach. She wants to be heard. She doesn't want to listen. I want to date Andy if I ever play. No, I do not want to. Number one, Andy is very fickle. Even if you date her, you know you're just a placeholder for Gary. Fatima and Danny were my girls, but they're quickly becoming my least favorite. Danny is giving desperation. Fatima's too insecure. I know Fatima's sounding like what's his name? Avion Crockett. Listen. Fatima and Karen are one and the same. Yeah. Anybody else think that girl messing with Hayden's going to pull a candy and transfer the money out of Robin's business account? Ooh, that would be pretty interesting. Karen saying she's not jealous of Fatima's a straight lie. You mad? I mean, you say you're cool. She's cool. Next thing you know, I'm not jealous, and I don't care. The writing is so inconsistent. It does not matter. I don't care. Anyway, back to the BET stuff. So, yeah, it'd be cool to get invited to top. Look, I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna lie. I got the box the same. Like I want to. Okay, that morning, my sister screamed from the other end of the house. Ah! I'm like, what you screaming for? I got COVID. When I tell you, I almost cussed her all the way out. Then she tested my mom. She got COVID. And I was feeling sick that day too. I'm like, I've never had it. So if I had it because of one of y'all, I'm pissed off. I took the test Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Never had it. It's kind of like COVID brushed me. It's like it kind of like touched me and I got sick, but I didn't catch it. So I'm pissed off because everybody's not going to work, obviously. It's so loud in the house because of coughing and sneezing. I can't record. And I had a list of videos, hence why a lot of stuff is late. Like I'm just posting stuff yesterday, today. There were at least 15 videos I have edited and ready to post to the channel. They were supposed to go up before Sisters came on tonight, but the internet between 7:45 and 8:50 was acting up. I was in bed for a good hour before I decided, let me check the internet again, because I was going to skip Sisters. I was not going to watch it tonight, but the internet was working. So when I got the bag, I'm like, if there's a ticket to Tyler Perry Studios and I can't go because you two made me sick, I'm going to be pissed off. I'm ready to get out of this house because when I was in my apartment, never got sick, maybe like twice, because me and my roommate separate rooms far from each other. But to be in a house with four other people, when one person's sick, there's a good chance I might get sick. And I need my voice, obviously. Let me guess, you have cable internet. I have HughesNet. That's the only thing available out here. If I could have Xfinity like I did in my apartment, I would, but I don't. To put in perspective, HughesNet has a meter of a certain amount of download gigabytes per month. When it is at 0, I have to buy data. Let me put this in perspective. 2022, because I had to do the math for my taxes, I spent over $5,000 on Wi-Fi. 2022, I spent over $5,200 on the internet. That's how bad it is here. And it's still crappy. Yeah. Why do you think I want to leave? So when I look at the apartment, I spent maybe a little over $1,200. Here, I'm spending like 4 times as much, over 4 times as much for way crappier service. Anyway, Tamara's just doing a job. I think she's going to feel. Why don't you try mobile? Where I live at, we don't have cell phone towers, so I can't do that. Trust me, I've called everywhere, but I have to deal with what I have, and it's not much. So that's why I don't, do a lot of interviews anymore, even though I really want to. Poor Danny and Fatima, Tyler Perry Jordan, you can get another apartment. 2 things to that. Number 1, I don't want to rent anymore. Number 2, I already told my mom, when I finish my taxes for 2022 and I turn them in, I'm going to talk to a mortgage company. Any one of them will do it for free. Hey, here are my tax returns. How's my debt to income ratio? If my debt to income ratio still isn't enough to get a house, I do not know what I'm going to do. I honestly don't know if I can handle it. I don't think I can, to be honest. It's been over 2 years stuck. It stinks. I thought the reading was. I heard good things about the reading, but I'm not going to watch it. I'm not interested in that kind of horrific, dark stuff. Yes, I have already looked into that. Home is the one I've been looking for. Trust and believe, I have done everything. But it's just at a point where if my debt to income isn't, I don't know. I'm surprised Robin didn't ask Andy out for another drink due to the fact that their date got ruined by the fight. And what was Andy going to do anyway? She was running, but Robin held her back. I'm like, Andy, what are you going to do in this situation? This ain't like the law firm. You couldn't do anything then. You can't do anything now. I have always said, despite how I feel about Monique in regards to the Netflix thing, the way she's been going at Tyler, Oprah, Lee Daniels for years, and the DL Hughley thing, I have always said she is talented. She's always just been standing in her own way. Um, I'm not excited about the new Ant-Man movie. I've never been excited about an Ant-Man movie. No. I want to see it, but I'm not going to theaters. I just wait for it to be streaming. Let's be honest here. It's going to be online within 24 hours of the movie coming out. So I'll probably just watch it this weekend. If Shamira does not do her job, she's going to have to answer to Madam. I mean, Fatima would have been better getting a hotel. Yep. If you were in Tyler Perry series, what would you do if Jasmine, Deja, and Simone fight over you? Have a drink and watch? And I don't even drink. Look, I like Jonathan Majors as He Who Remains. I have not yet seen him as Kang the Conqueror. We will see him as Kang in this movie. So, yes, I am looking forward to Kang, but that's it. She acted her butt off in the role. Does it really make sense that Danny and the other girls don't know who Q is? It is dumb writing, and I will leave it at that. I mean, Sabrina talks about not telling her mom about the bank stuff, but wouldn't that make the news? The bank manager and employee are allegedly, the ones who conspired a robbery. Again, wouldn't that have made the news? Especially if they're black. You don't think that will be everywhere? If there was a season 7 and you got a chance to write the whole season, what would you change about every character and why? I would have to wait and answer that. I don't even know how season 6 is going to go yet. It's crazy they fighting over a man. Possibly, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I opened the bag, if there was like a note from Tyler Perry, I would have been like, "What?" I thought Fatima kept her apartment. She did. That's why she said she's going to get her apartment back or going back to her apartment tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing him in Creed 3. I hope it ends season 8. Honestly, I was hoping to have a house by the time the show ends. That way I can be like, okay, I've paid for it. Or at least, I'm already set up because once Sistas goes off, ugh, unless Tyler Perry got another hit showing him, I might have to move on to something else. Well, other content. The phone number for episodes of the States was going to be interesting. Bank robberies don't make the news sometimes because it exposes vulnerabilities. Oh, okay. I guess, but I mean, maybe because I live in a smaller town, if something goes down, you hear about it. Oh yeah, this is my favorite tweet of the night. Somebody said, "Facts. Q is a whole hobosexual." That was pretty funny. They make the news here. Yeah, I mean, like if there's an inside job, we're going to hear about it. Like if there are people who are stealing from a foundation or a courthouse or something, yeah, I hear about it on the news. Angela being on Sisters is more annoying than Pam. Agreed. Um, at the very least, her friend should know exactly who's accusing her of that crime. Yep. If Madam didn't scare Deja, I'm willing to bet that after Fatima left, she would have called Zach saying, "Hey, I heard everything. You want to come over?" Danny should have stayed. Danny should have enough of strays. Any other questions? I thought by now Karen's lawn would have burned. It's going to burn early into season 6. The fire is not happening in season 5. Yeah, you're right. I mean, didn't the doctor say relax? Her blood pressure got to be through the roof all the time she's gone off, and that fight at the restaurant and whatnot. Good night. Good night. Yeah, I ought to go to bed myself. I'm tired. Would you be able to get a cosigner if your debt to income isn't where it needs to be? If there was supposed to be a cosigner involved, no one has ever mentioned it. I thought about it, but no, that hasn't come up. I have not watched the Miss Pat Show season 2 yet. Is he gonna burn down the shop? That would be funny. Andy told Danny not to bring strays, but she let Q in. Danny is just like Andy. Whenever somebody tells her not to do something, she's going to do it. How did the main characters all go to the restaurant at the beginning? Y'all saying goodnight. Yeah, I'm about to turn in myself. That's pretty much it. So BET hooked your boy up with some swag. Pretty awesome. Got videos due tomorrow. Wait, got videos to do tomorrow. I don't know why that came out the way it did. That's about it. Yep. So thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you thumbs up the video. And that's it. Here we go. And if I get any more updates from BET and Tyler Perry's Sisters, I will keep you in the loop. Hopefully it's something good. Maybe. All right.